Welcome back to Monday Night Raw. Last night, of course, was the SummerSlam pay-per-view, and Mr. Money in the Bank, that man coming right down to the ring right now, did not cash in his Money in the Bank contract. He is still Mr. Money in the Bank. Chose not an opportunity to cash in his contract. He will be going up against a couple of bad dudes. The Wyatts, Luke Harper and Eric Rowan. Wyatt's not having a good night last night at the Elimination Chamber. John Cena once again defending successfully the WWE Championship. We also had new tag team champions, a new Intercontinental Champion, and at one time a new Divas Champion. But breaking news from Stephanie McMahon, the Divas division is dead. Stephanie McMahon tried to put an end to it last night. Vince McMahon tried to stop her. And now, this morning, we got the word that the Divas division is gone. The Divas are still allowed in the backstage area. They are still allowed to come out as part of the talent. And they're good if they're close friends of the talent. But they are not allowed to compete in ring due to Stephanie McMahon. Here come the Wyatts. It looks as if Eric Rowan is going to take the charge here. Last week, obviously, Big E Langston in a tag team match with John Cena against the Wyatts. The Wyatts picked up an easy win after they triple teamed Cena. Big E Langston at the end of the match let it happen. Was not very excited to get in there and mix it up with these guys, and now Big E Langston's got Eric Rowan tonight here one-on-one. Well, this is not where the action ends, ladies and gentlemen. Later tonight, we're going to have an excellent rematch for the Tag Team Championships. Night after the, sorry, did I say Elimination Chamber? I did. My mistake. I meant to say SummerSlam. I'm pretty sure I said Elimination Chamber. I've got EC results right there. That's stupid. SummerSlam. SummerSlam results. Coming right up for you. Rematch for the Tag Team Championships. Tons of Funk will be going up against the new Tag Team Champions, the Usos. And they have stated that the only reason that the Usos are the Tag Champs today is that it was a tables match. And so we'll hear a little more from their complaint a little later on. And we'll also have an open challenge here. Last night after the pay-per-view ended, Razor Ramon was very upset, took to Twitter, took to all sorts of social media devices, and started to complain. And then AJ Styles challenged him to a match here tonight on Monday Night Raw. But Scott Steiner, or rather known Big Papa Pump, accepted the challenge instead of Scott Hall. Scott Hall getting some help from his former NWO buddies. We still have not really heard a whole lot from Razor Ramon. We're very in the dark about where he stands with NWO, where he stands about when he wants to cash in his rematch for the Intercontinental Championship. But tonight we're going to see AJ Styles take on Scott Steiner in Scott Steiner's match, a submission match. So we've got those coming up as well. Big E Langston working on Eric Rowan in the middle of the ring to start off Monday Night Raw. Stephanie McMahon getting rid of the Divas. One of her opinions of it was that it killed the ratings. SmackDown had a better rating system, and she's trying to make moves to make it a little better. Eric Rowan going for a punch, gets reversed into a big boot by Big E Langston. Now an STO takedown. Luke Harper getting a little antsy on the outside. You have to be very, very careful with the Wyatt family, especially if you're a guy like Big E Langston, a lone wolf. They will triple team you, double team you. Hell, one-on-one, it feels like a double team. Big E Langston working on Eric Rowan, keeping the big man down, doing exactly what he needs to do. John Cena is slated to be in action later tonight As John Cena always is, always ready to perform and always ready to defend in a match against anybody he wants. This crowd getting really excited to see him. Biggie Langston now going for a torture rack, and Luke Harper is up distracting the referee. Is Eric Rowan gonna tap? The referee is still distracted by Luke Harper. Eric Rowan, I don't think Eric Rowan tapped out. Biggie Langston relinquishing the hold. Eric Rowan reverses. And into the corner with Biggie Langston, a harsh throw. Eric Rowan just a savage beast, but Biggie Langston taking the big man down. Oh, and a poke straight to the eye. Biggie Langston may be short in stature, but that man is a small, little spitfire of a human being. He will just come at you. I'm going to be totally honest. Him versus Scott Steiner would probably be a dream match. Both of them can they're just so compact and in such a small body. Yet the power, look at that big back body drop. The power that they produce is unreal. Eric Rowan here getting quite handedly beaten on Monday Night Raw, and Luke Harper is trying to yell him orders, and the referee is not going to have any of it. I think Luke Harper has been ejected from the ringside area. Luke Harper is very upset. Bray Wyatt still nowhere to be found after his loss to John Cena. Eric Rowan taking it to Biggie Langston. Eric Rowan now having an advantage, but a shoulder block. Swings it to the side of the Big E Langston, Mr. Money in the Bank. Big E Langston went for a signature move, got reversed by a big back body drop. Another STL takedown from Big E Langston. Big E Langston attacking the arm of Eric Rowan. Big back body drop again. These two big men battling it out. Big E Langston shoulder block. Oh, he's taking him up for the Big E over the back drop. Big E Langston thinks that's going to be it. Is it 1, 2? No, Eric Rowan kicking out. And Big E Langston going for the Big Baby Buster, the Big E Buster. The big ending. I've got so many names for that move. I love it so much. Big E Langston, 1, 2, 2.5. Eric Rowan kicking out. Eric Rowan, that trance-like human being whenever he takes off that goat's mask. That sheep's mask, I should say. Different species. That sheep's mask. He just transforms into another human being, and he just kicked out of Big E Langston's Big E Buster.
He's putting those educated feet to good use.
And now Eric Rowan in control.
Whoa, that was some reversal by Big E Langston.
If Eric Rowan is somehow able to pull this out, you've got to at least try a sip of that Kool-Aid that Bray Wyatt's pouring. If Eric Rowan, oh, look at the flexibility of Eric Rowan here. If Bray Wyatt is able to convince a man that he wears a sheep mask when he takes it off, he is a monster. And he could just take a Big E Buster and kick out at 2. Then hell, I'll sip some of Bray Wyatt's Kool-Aid. Big E Langston. Oh, big scoop slam, going for the pin. 1. Eric Rowan kicking out nearly immediately, almost as if he's getting stronger the more this match goes on. Big E Langston going for another pin. 1. No. Not even a 1.5 count there. Big E Langston over the top rope. Eric Rowan throwing Big E back in. Big back body drop, taking Eric Rowan down, reversing that big boot. Big E Langston trying to stop the momentum from turning to the Wyatt's side here, and Eric Rowan is setting up, oh no, and a DDT, straight to the hardest part of the ring. Eric Rowan has just destroyed the skull of Big E Langston, and that has to even the odds. Big E Langston has been laying a beating on Eric Rowan, but that has definitely got to level the playing field here on Monday Night Raw. Big E Langston now trying anything to get that advantage that he once had back. Referee, I think, up to a 5 count. And 5 is certainly enough for Big E Langston. Big E, back suplex right in the middle of the ring. He's going for the pin. 1. No. Eric Rowan now trying to maneuver of his own. Arm takedown. Leg drop straight to the bicep of Big E Langston. It looks like a very unimpactful move, but I'm telling you, if you land your leg right on the top of that muscle in the correct way, it is excruciating. And now Big E has Eric Rowan in a bear hug. And he's tapping out immediately. Eric Rowan tapping out to Big E Langston. Big E does have the Money in the Bank briefcase. Big E is close friends with John Cena. But you'll be amazed, I've sat here in the WWE for years, and I've seen so many friends turn on friends, brothers turn on brothers. It does not take much for the thirst of gold to ruin a friendship or a family or a relationship in this business. Big E Langston tapping out Eric Rowan. Luke Harper wasn't happy with Eric Rowan's performance. Now Eric Rowan is tapped out. The Wyatts just seem to be losing their power. Big E Langston standing tall on Monday Night Raw. And oh my God, we are back from Monday Night Raw. The commercial break, and the Wyatts have surrounded John Cena. John Cena was getting ready for a match here tonight. He was ready for a fight, and Bray Wyatt is calling the pack of dogs, Eric Rowan and Luke Harper, to attack John Cena. Bray Wyatt. Oh, and look at that, just a clubbing blow to the back. John Cena, it's a 1-on-3 fight here. The Wyatts just have John Cena cornered. The locker room is so scared of these three and what they are able to do. No one is going to get in the middle of this fight. Big E Langston's probably in the shower. He probably doesn't even know what's going on right now. John Cena reversing. John Cena trying to take out Luke Harper. Eric Rowan obviously just had a match. He's probably a little winded, so he could try something here. John Cena, elbow to the face. Eric Rowan, back suplex, going for a pin. It's not going to happen. John Cena, oh my God, John Cena was thrown into Bray Wyatt. Bray Wyatt called the Mad Sheep Man to attack Cena. And I guess it is a little collateral damage there. Bray Wyatt got caught by Cena as he was being thrown. Cena trying to fight back. Eric Rowan, an elbow to the face again. The Wyatt family, I mean, it's a smart attack 1-on-3, but John Cena keeps having them hit each other. The Wyatts, there's no communication. It's a madhouse. It's a feeding frenzy on the champ. Eric Rowan, oh my God, throwing Cena straight into that door. Oh my God. Oh, and a knee, the running knee. Eric Rowan is going for a pin attempt again. And that's just so sick. So sick. And the Wyatts have defeated John Cena. Oh my God, now he's ruining the equipment. Get these can we get security out there finally? Welcome back to Monday Night Raw. And here you go, your new tag team champions, the Usos. And there is Lady Tapa. Lady Tapa, the final Divas champion ever. She retired with the Divas Championship. We talked to Lady Tapa, and she said that she was disappointed that she wouldn't be able to bust any other divas up. But at least she had the grace of being the final Divas champion in my universe mode. Now the Usos, tag team champions, but what just happened? John Cena was just ambushed by the Wyatt family. And we actually got this word from Bray Wyatt as he left the scene. Bray. We need to understand why you would attack John Cena. He's just getting ready for a match out here. Alright, man. You want to know why I attacked John Cena? You want to know why I always have to be the one to initiate an offensive? I'll tell you why. Because men like John Cena, they claim things, man. They claim that they can't quit. They claim that they will never give up, that they will never turn on you, that they will always stand by your side, stand in front as we go marching on to war. You see, that's the problem with people like John Cena. And that's the problem with people like Kurt Angle and everybody else who thinks that they are a fighting champion. I've seen people like them. I've seen them decay from the inside out. But men like John Cena and Kurt Angle, they're not men. They are machines and cyborgs, and they need to be put down. John Cena will not be performing for anybody anymore. The next time you see John Cena perform will be the last time. And that is 4 weeks from tonight, when Raw holds that very special Monday Night Raw, and they will finally see that Bray Wyatt has made John Cena quit. Well, very ominous words from Bray Wyatt. John Cena has never, not once, quit in his career. He goes off the moniker, never quitting, always standing by other people's sides. Never give up, hustle, loyalty, respect, all these great qualities. And Bray Wyatt's plan is to strip him of those qualities. Bray Wyatt obviously losing last night at the SummerSlam pay-per-view, and not a very happy camper. And meanwhile, we've got a great tag team rematch here. Tons of Funk complaining a very loud complaint that the tables match was unfair and it was suited in the advantage of the Usos, a faster team with less body weight. Takes more force for a smaller person to go through a table. In comes Brodus Clay. In comes Jey Uso. Jimmy and Jey Uso have had a lot of fan interaction the past 24 hours from being crowned the new tag team champions. One of their questions was, how am I ever going to differentiate Jimmy from Jey? Jimmy and Jey Uso have confirmed that they will have a new attire in 4 weeks at that special Monday Night Raw when they defend these tag team championships again, if they even have them. Tons of Funk look very game here tonight. You can only imagine that if Tons of Funk were to win, Usos would get that shot back in a couple of weeks' time. Tensai and Brodus Clay have been tag team champions for a long, long time. Last night, Brodus Clay and Tensai were just outsped, outwitted by the Usos. Tensai got taken out by a table first. They double-teamed Brodus Clay. And that's how the cookie crumbled. New tag champs were crowned. Jimmy Uso taking out Brodus Clay. Tensai down and out on outside the announcer's table. He's coming back in now. Jay on the inside. Jay taking down Brodus Clay. Nice running bulldog there. Lady Top on the outside. Was told to leave her Divas Championship at the door. Do not show it.
He fails to connect.
Brodus Clay trying to get any offensive in here on Jey Uso, but it's just not working. The Usos really getting this tag team thing down, and except for there, a little minor slip-up. Brodus Clay escapes, gets to Tensai. Jimmy Uso was too focused on cheering the crowd on, and Tensai in the match against Jay. Tensai now isolating Jey Uso. Jay trying to escape Brodus Clay. Tensai trying to fight him back into their corner and keep him down.
Tag team championship at stake. Which team wants it more?
Nice running leg lariat by Jey Uso, and he escapes. He escapes. He's going to Jimmy. Jimmy on the inside.
And that punch lands hard.
Jimmy John Uso. Tensai, big boot, taking Jimmy down. And this is where the advantage was implied. Tons of Funk complained that because of their body weight, it was easier for them to go through the tables and have them break. That's what led to this rematch being just a normal tag team match, a traditional tag team match. Tensai attacking Jimmy Uso now. Jimmy Uso roll up. Referee sliding in. 1, 2. Oh, and it's turned around. Tensai. 1, 2. Oh, and it's turned around again. 1, 2. Oh my god, and they keep going back and forth. 1, 2. 1, 2. No. 1, 2. Oh my gosh, something's got to give here, ladies and gentlemen. They can't keep rolling around like this. Jimmy and Jey Uso is so confused. He doesn't know quite what to do. The referee's not counting him out to 5. Tensai on the outside. Brodus Clay on the outside. Being isolated by Jay. Jimmy and Tensai have been going at it for nearly a minute. Brodus Clay keeps trying to come in, but whenever Tensai gets the advantage, this is ridiculous. The Usos and Tons of Funk in a roll-up battle here on Monday Night Raw. And finally, it is broken up. Tensai escapes from Jimmy Uso.
Could we have new unified tag team champions? Let's see. Great counter there from Brodus Clay.
Jimmy Uso now going up against Brodus Clay. Brodus an elbow to the face. Brodus isolating Jimmy into the corner. Tensai, Brodus Clay. Oh. Shoulder block, clothesline combo, going for the pin, and Lady Tapa getting involved. Jey Uso coming in to break it up. Oh my god, look at that. Tensai taking down an Uso. Jimmy trying to mount an offensive against Tons of Funk here. Tensai tagging back out to Brodus Clay. Jimmy trying to tag to Jay, and it is. Jay versus Brodus. Jey Uso. Nice neck breaker there.
Oh, what an attack on the head of Brodus Clay. Just brutal. How's he still standing?
Trying to keep Brodus Clay down. Brodus Clay, a big individual, and another roll-up. Jey Uso rolling up Brodus, and Brodus immediately kicking out. Not going to play that game. Running Bulldog, taking Jey Uso down. Brodus running to Tensai. Again, the quick tags in this match have been key. This is tag team at its perfection. Already near a 9-minute match here. Oh, and look at that. Brodus Clay tried for a sneaky maneuver, and Jimmy taking him out. Tensai shoulder block from behind. Jimmy trying to fight back. Tensai going for a bear hug. We saw Big E Langston win with a bear hug earlier tonight. Can we see a repeat performance here by Tensai? Brodus Clay isolating. I don't think he gave up, and if he did, Lady Tapa was distracting the ref. Jimmy Uso has to get to Jay. Dodges Tensai's attack. Throwing Tensai into the corner. Going for a tag team maneuver, but Tensai reverses. And Jimmy. And Jey Uso. Oh. Oh, look at this. A submission move of his own. Jey Uso pulling up on the back of Tensai. Broken up quickly by Brodus Clay. Jey Uso. Jimmy Uso. All hell is broken loose right now. I don't know which Uso's which at this point. I've confounded myself again. Tensai. Back suplex. Oh, there's the super kick. Taking Tensai down. Is he going to go for the pin? The other Uso isolating. I forgot who's who now. Going for the pin one. No, Tensai kicking out immediately. Tensai, oh, uppercut. And he spit that green mist. He's ready to finish it off. Brodus and Uso number 2 on the outside. Oh, he's got that move. All he has to do is sweep the legs and go for the pin. And he does have it. Tensai, 1, 2, 3. Oh my god. Tensai and Brodus Clay, Tons of Funk, are champions again. The Usos, even with the help of Lady Tapa, could not defend. Maybe there is some merit to their claim that the tables match was unfair and in the advantage of the Usos. Well, what a great title defense here on Monday Night Raw. The Usos, only champions for 24 hours, lose it back to Tons of Funk. And there you go, new tag team champions on Monday Night Raw. They have won back their tag team championships in 4 weeks, or in 3 weeks now. They will have to defend them. The question is, are the Usos going to call in their, I guess, their rematch next week or in 3 weeks? Tensai and Brodus Clay, 2-time tag team champions on My Universe Mode, dominant on Monday Night Raw. Well, let me tell you something, brother. I'm here tonight representing the NWO, alright? And we are here to take people like the Spades out. To take people like Cena out. They deserve it. The NWO deserves to rule again. The What are you doing here? Turn this camera off. Turn it off right now. Turn off the damn camera. Turn it off. Up for Heath Slater. Gonna be taking on Adrian Neville in his match for the Spades. He is trying out for the Spades. The Spades are going to look him over in this match and decide if he is worthy to become the new Ace of Spades, replacing Punk. But I mean, we had Hulk Hogan on the app, and it appears that behind the camera somebody showed up, and it looked like he got really scared. And he ordered the cameraman to shut off the camera. Well, in any rate, we'll probably learn a little bit more about that in the coming weeks. Heath Slater coming out to the ring. The 3-man band. Ladies and gentlemen, this week we have Adrian Neville trying out for the Spades. Next week we will have Sami Zayn looking to impress 2-man band. Heath Slater, Drew McIntyre, the only members of the band left. Jinder Mahal over on SmackDown. They said they didn't want to change their tunes. They didn't want to change all their logos and whatnot. And so here we are. We're here to the tryout matches. And Adrian Neville looking to go one-on-one against Heath Slater. Adrian Neville, the man who gravity forgot, utilizes the red arrow. Heath Slater, well, I guess he utilizes his awesome red hair. There we go. There's not much to be said here, ladies and gentlemen. Adrian Neville looking to get an easy win here over Heath Slater and impress the King of the Ring for My Universe Mode, Wade Barrett. Wade Barrett, obviously the king of spades. AJ Styles, the jack of spades. Adrian Neville looking to become the new ace, a young ace, but an ace nonetheless. If anyone could do it, I do believe Adrian Neville could. Last month, he had a little bit of a mini rivalry with friend and fellow colleague Sami Zayn. Sami Zayn ended up losing out and was barred from trying out for the Spades. The Spades eager to give Adrian Neville a tryout. I'm pretty sure they'd be eager to give Sami Zayn a tryout as well, but there's only one spot for the Ace of Spades. And Wade Barrett, look at that, get him nippy with the referee. Heath Slater trying to mount an offense here. Nice punch straight to the face. Adrian Neville might have some high-flying kicks and whatnot, but Heath Slater just has fists. Heath Slater came in second place in his respective season of NXT, and second place to that man on the outside of the ring, Wade Barrett. Heath Slater has, well, he's created a band, and Wade Barrett's got quite a few accolades. He's been Intercontinental Champion a couple of times, King of the Ring, and now he's part of the Spades organization. Oh, Hurricane Rana turned into a power bomb by Heath Slater. And there's a Hurricane Rana successfully deployed by Adrian Neville. Adrian Neville trying to use his speed. Heath Slater trying to use his wrestling ability and his pure annoyance factor.
And there's the reversal.
I would like to note that there is going to be a tryout match next week, but I have confirmed reports that Heath Slater and Drew McIntyre are eagerly, no matter what happens next week, going to accept Sami Zayn into the two-man, now three-man band. I would assume that Heath Slater and Drew McIntyre, oh, we got to roll it, 1, 2, no, and it's reversed. 1, no, kicked out. And I would assume that Heath Slater is just trying to save some face. He knows that the Spades organization is the more powerful brand. I mean, we've also got the NWO up and coming. Two-man band trying to keep themselves relevant. And I would say that they need the help of Sami Zayn. Heath Slater, Russian leg sweep. Wade Barrett now getting nippy with the ref again. Adrian Neville not perturbed. He is still focused 100% on this match. Heath Slater. Nice camel clutch, and Adrian Neville getting to the rope very quickly, isolating the damage. Wade Barrett again on that ring rope, distracting the referee. Obviously trying to help Adrian Neville. And Adrian Neville is okay with it. I mean, I've seen Adrian Neville really stick up for the rules of WWE before. I mean, there's an honor code. But it just doesn't seem like he really cares about following it. Oh my god, Adrian Neville. Double winged, he's got a powerbomb, pinning suplex, 1, 2, 3. Did he get it? He has defeated Heath Slater and Wade Barrett, a smile on his face. Well, there you go, Adrian Neville. Look at that maneuver there. 1, 2, 3, and it puts away Heath Slater. Wade Barrett happy as can be. Adrian Neville has defeated Heath Slater. And the real deal, Titus O'Neil coming out to the ring. And look at that. Just taking out the two-man band, Heath Slater, and Adrian Neville. Taking it to Titus O'Neil. Well, there you go. There's that honor I was talking about. He's totally fine with Wade Barrett interrupting, but Adrian Neville helping Heath Slater. Adrian Neville may have some conflicting feelings about letting, I guess, one of his best friends' faction members be beaten up by the real deal out here. Well, this is interesting. We're going to have to see where it takes us next week. But coming up next, ladies and gentlemen, AJ Styles accepts the challenge from Scott Steiner. It is a submission match, and it is next. Welcome back to Monday Night Raw, and here comes your new Intercontinental Champion, AJ Styles. AJ Styles fighting a very well-deserved victory at SummerSlam against Razor Ramon, hitting the Styles Clash, rolling him over for the 1-2-3. AJ Styles, the Jack of Spades, the innovator of the Spades organization, has claimed gold for his organization. And it is just another thing that he can stick into the faces of the old NWO. And he took it away from one of the originators of the NWO. Again, we have not spoken to Razor Ramon. We do not have any word of whether he is happy with this development of Scott Steiner going to be having a match here against AJ Styles. I mean, Scott Steiner really came to the aid of Razor Ramon on social media. AJ Styles, obviously part of a younger group of Wade Barrett himself, and I guess now Adrian Neville. And here comes the NWO. Scott Steiner, the master of the camel clutch. The man with the damn near foot-long bicep. Scott Steiner, Big Papa Pump, making his way to the ring here. And he's put down the challenge. This will be a submission match. John Cena was taken out earlier by the Wyatt family after Big E Langston defeated Eric Rowan. So there will be no main event. This is your new main event. AJ Styles versus Scott Steiner. We also saw Tons of Funk reclaim their tag team championships from the Usos. Adrian Neville, of course, earning his way into the Spades organization by defeating Heath Slater. AJ Styles starting off with some wrestling ability. I don't know if that's the way to go. Scott Steiner, Big Papa Pump, a very big individual. I don't know if you're going to wrestle him around. I would try to use your speed against Big Papa Pump. AJ Styles throwing him off the ropes. Big Papa Pump, belly-to-belly suplex, and there you go. The master of the belly-to-belly suplex as well. But AJ Styles quickly reversing. Arm drag takedown. It's a battle of the old versus the new, the young versus the tired. Oh, nice suplex maneuver there. AJ Styles. Another very beautiful suplex. AJ Styles throwing Scott Steiner into the ring ropes, and it's just wonderful. His offense is so precise. It is so pristine. The way he throws an elbow straight into a man's jaw, it hits so perfectly. I mean, look at the wild punches from Scott Steiner compared to the precise ones of AJ Styles. AJ Styles cannot even be facing his opponent and hit a backstanding kick straight to the face, what he calls the Pele kick, and have it connect flush. Nearly 80 to 95% of the time, he hits that. Oh, going for a moonsault, and it misses. Big Papa Pump taking advantage. New Intercontinental Champion will have to have a rematch against Razor Ramon at some point. Seeing as how Razor Ramon only shows up at special Raws and pay-per-views, it may only be 3 weeks until we see him. Scott Steiner now trying to offensive. AJ Styles reverses. Stops the momentum entirely. Scott Steiner needs to take this to a mat-based wrestling match. He's got to get AJ Styles down and weaken him from the ground. Weaken his legs. Make sure he can't move. AJ Styles kipping up. AJ Styles reverse tilt-a-whirl slam. AJ Styles clothesline. Another clothesline. Running leg lariat taking down Scott Steiner. AJ Styles on the outside of the ring. That elbow drop from the outside. Scott Steiner trying to hold on here. AJ Styles reverses, throws Big Papa Pump over. Big Papa Pump reversing, coming back into the ring. Oh, and AJ Styles arm drag takedown. And another arm drag takedown. Scott Steiner looks a little dizzy and disoriented. AJ Styles looking to put Steiner away. He's wrenching the head back. He's got the arm in place. Perfect reverse guillotine lock here. And Big Papa Pump, knees straight to the face. Escaping it. AJ Styles, nice kick straight to the gut. Scott Steiner reversing. AJ Styles coming right back. Big Papa Pump trading lefts and rights with AJ Styles. Oh, big bulldog there. And Scott Steiner is down again. Elbow drop to the back. AJ Styles is looking to weaken. Oh, what is he doing here? Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh, it's some sort of surfboard here. And Scott Steiner is escaping out of it. Oh my God. What an amazing match. Oh, enziguri to the side of the face. But your kicks will do no good, AJ Styles. You have to make Big Papa Pump tap out. Scott Steiner reverse DDT, stopping the momentum. And Scott Steiner going for the Big Papa Pump camel clutch. And he's got it locked in. Is AJ Styles going to tap out here on Monday Night Raw to Scott Steiner's? No, and I think Scott Steiner got tired. He had to release the hold. AJ Styles getting a lucky break. Scott Steiner getting back into this ring. Had a little bit of a breather. Steiner going for a pedigree? No, AJ Styles reverses. Steiner coming right back. Going for a strong punch into a discus clothesline by AJ. Reversed again. Scott Steiner. Oh my God, look at that enziguri. Oh my God, it's so pretty. That was so pretty.
At what point, King, do those thoughts creep in of what do I have to do to put this match to rest?
Scott Steiner versus AJ Styles. Arm drag takedown. These two have been just thrown everything at each other except the kitchen sink. Scott Steiner has AJ in the corner. This is what you need to do. You need to keep him grounded. Oh, I don't think going up top is a good idea. AJ Styles. Oh, thrown straight to the mat with a back suplex from the top rope. And again, Big Papa Pump looking to end it here. AJ Styles. AJ Styles looking to tap out. I don't think he can do it. AJ Styles has been through a lot of damage. And again, I don't know if Scott Steiner's doing this out of being tired or if he is just arrogant enough that he thinks he can get AJ Styles once more. I don't know what the deal is. AJ Styles reversing. Big back body drop. AJ Styles to the outside, jumping in. Elbow drop, misconnects. Clothesline misses from Steiner. AJ Styles. Irish whip. Big Papa Pump on the outside. AJ Styles. Oh, and here we go. We saw Eric Rowan do this to Big E Langston earlier. The DDT to the outside of the ring. It is totally legal. And ever since one person's done it, we've seen multiple superstars copy. Oh, look at this. Scott Steiner going for an armbar here, but I think it's on the outside. I don't think it matters. I don't think he can get out of it, but it doesn't matter. AJ Styles reverses. And now the fight has brawled to the outside of this ring. The fans are on their feet into a full Nelson on Scott Steiner, which just looks hilarious. And Steiner did tap out, but it's on the outside. He can. It doesn't mean anything. AJ Styles versus Scott Steiner rolls on here on Monday Night Raw. Scott Steiner, knee to the gut. AJ Styles, another arm drag. Oh, his back landing on that cement. These two have just been to war tonight. Either way, Razor Ramon, if he doesn't like Steiner, he knows that Steiner's being punished. If he doesn't like Styles, he knows that Styles is being punished. Oh my God. Into that suplex. And then the head just banging against the mat. He went for another submission. AJ Styles got to the rope. Elbows to the shoulders. AJ Styles is down and out. Big Papa Pump. Again for the third and possibly the final time. Looking to put AJ Styles away. AJ Styles cannot move. And no, again, I don't think Steiner has the ability to hold his submission move. He used to be the man back in the day. Oh my God, super kick. Connecting out of nowhere. He used to be the man back in the day of being the one to tap people out and hold it for a long, long time. It just doesn't seem like he can get that job done anymore. Scott Steiner kicks straight to the gut. Scott Steiner lifting AJ above his head and over his head. Now Scott Steiner looking to just put the knee in the back. And there you go. AJ Styles taps out immediately. That's what does it. Wrenching the arm straight back, and Steiner still the master of the submission match, even though he didn't hit it with his camel clutch. AJ Styles versus Scott Steiner. What an amazing match here on Monday Night Raw. AJ Styles looks like he wrote a check that his ass couldn't cash. And Scott Steiner now. What's going on here? And it seems like a streetwalker has just come into the arena. Oh, no, never mind. I'm so sorry. Brie Bella, or Nikki Bella, one of the Bellas, has come out and is assisting Scott Steiner to the back. Oh my God, that's disgusting. Ladies and gentlemen, I gotta take this off the air immediately. Scott Steiner defeating AJ Styles in a submission match. That's gotta make Razor Ramon happy, whether he hates Steiner or not. He knows Steiner took a lot of punishment, and he knows AJ Styles lost to the loudmouth Scott Steiner. That being said, ladies and gentlemen, until NXT, where I will talk about the Elimination Chamber, I will talk about Monday Night Raw, and leading up to WrestleMania in real life. I'll talk about all that stuff on NXT, and I will also be trying to attempt a couple of different things, so stay tuned for that. And then Friday night we have SmackDown. The fallout from SummerSlam continues. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching. I am Derek D. Ginger King, checking out.